Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is not going to be anything too heavy or sad or anything like that. I'm just going to talk about being present, living in the moment. The reason this topic came to my mind is because I was on YouTube the other day watching a documentary. It was a historical documentary, and right in the middle of it, this advertisement popped up. So this ad was talking about retirement, setting some money aside for your retirement. And they went on to talk about funeral plans, leaving something for the grandkids, stuff like that. Somehow my mind just drifted off from this documentary that I was enjoying at first. I started then wondering about my own retirement, whether I would have enough money for my retirement, whether I'll be healthy when I'm old, whether I'll be needing to go to a nursing home. I found myself just thinking about those kind of things. And this carried on for a good 10 or more minutes. And it really bothered me to the point that I had to rewind the documentary because I had lost track. And it kind of got me thinking about how easy it is for us to get sidetracked, how easy it is for us to get distracted, for our minds to wander off from what we're doing. Because at the time, I had to make a real effort to actually get back into the documentary that I was watching, to actually start enjoying it again. It took a great deal of effort on my part, a great deal of me being intentional about wanting to watch the documentary and not thinking about my retirement. I'm nowhere near retiring, but because of this trigger, because of this ad, it got me worrying about it. It got me wondering about my own retirement, about my own future. And it made me realize that living in the moment really takes a great deal of effort on our part, of being intentional about the things that we're doing at any one given time. Because I realize that it is not easy nowadays. We've got so many triggers and we're surrounded by so much stimuli. And by stimuli, I mean things like social media. We've got these notifications that constantly pop up on our phones, reminding us to check our Twitter, to check our Facebook. And these days, we've got instant communication. If we want to talk to someone, it is that easy. All you have to do is dial a number. How easy is it for our friends to get a hold of us when we're on holiday? How easy is it for people to call us, to text us when we're away on vacation? Some of us, we even take our work on holiday because we can't switch off. Our minds have been programmed. Our lives have become so busy to such an extent that we can't even take the time to rest. If we're exhausted, we're no good to anybody. We're no good to ourselves. We're no good to our families. We're no good to our employers if we don't take the time to recharge. So living in the moment affords us that opportunity to recharge our batteries. The other sad thing about not living in the moment as well is that you will miss out on some things because there are certain things that happen in our lives that once you miss them, that's it, they're gone. You cannot recreate the moment, you cannot recreate the magic, so to speak. For instance, a child's first word, a child's first steps. And once you miss those moments, they're gone. And what a shame that will be. So when you practice being present and living in the moment, it means you are aware of your surroundings, you're aware of what's happening around you. And you are able then to enjoy those treasurable moments when they come. You're able to witness them. And those are things that money can't buy. And living in the moment also implies listening, being able to hear what somebody is saying, making an effort to understand what they're saying, where they're coming from. It's being able to notice those gestures, being able to feel their emotions, being able to be there with them and to respond in a way that demonstrate that you see them. How many times have we brushed off our kids when they try to come to us and say, oh, daddy, daddy, oh, mommy, mommy, let me tell you what happened at school. And you say, oh, just a minute, let me finish doing this. Or you are doing what you're doing and your kids are telling you what they're telling you. And you're like, yeah, okay. And then the child is confused now because You said when you're not supposed to say that, when you're supposed to give them an answer or to respond in a different way. They are confused. It's because you're not paying attention. And sometimes people can say something without actually saying something. So when you're present, you're able to notice those subtle differences in somebody's words or mannerisms. Because there are times when we as parents, we are surprised when a child behaves in a certain way, and we're like, I'm surprised that she did that. She was never like that, or she's never like that. The fact of the matter is, she was always like that. But because we haven't been paying attention, we missed the signs, we missed the clues. So when you're present, you're able to spot those clues in time and stop them or deal with them appropriately. So when you live in the moment, you avoid those problems. And the last word is gratitude. It appears as if gratitude is a buzzword when it comes to most topics. You are grateful for your job. It means then you're able to give it 100%. You're grateful for your family. It means you're able to focus on them when you need to focus on them. If you're grateful for the time that you have on vacation, then it means you're able to appreciate your surroundings. You're able to give yourself the time to just sit, stand, and stare and just enjoy, soak up what's going on. That's gratitude. That's what it does. It makes it possible for you to live in the moment. Gratitude understands that the future is there, work is there, other things are there, but they can wait because you need to focus on the here and now. You need to appreciate what's going on right now.